people, it doesn't matter, you know? Is it true that she actually recorded her pitch? She did. She did. She did. The video might be out there somewhere still. I don't know. She's like a really small, like, indie idol. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. But it was literally like 15 years ago. So like, maybe she's laughing too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just so funny to have like your entire career canceled because you pee. Like, so stupid. Well, no, the true tea with that rage stage is that she was actually in a relationship with her manager. Never be in a relationship with your manager. What have we learned lately? Never be in a relationship with your manager. Zing. Okay. Sorry. Okay, next confession. All right, the floor is yours. I stole a printer from a store, specifically Staples, the office store. Is Staples still in business? Yes. Okay, Office Max is the one that's dead. Okay. Stole a printer. Okay, how do you get away with stealing a printer? Okay, I was 12 and my grandma needed a new printer. And there just happened to be a delivery truck with unmarked printers with no security. So my 12-year-old mind thought, OMG, what timing? So I yoinked one and we still have it. Printers are so big. How does a 12-year-old drag a printer? I mean, I guess, I mean, maybe you just pop one in the car. Like, I don't know. Providing for grandma is never wrong. Providing for the elderly. Always looking out for the elderly. I bet grandma was really happy with that printer. I can't. You know, Rio doesn't. I publicly cannot. Also, VVT, did I say welcome in? I don't know if I did. Welcome in welcome in if I didn't. I'm so mean and stupid. Hi there, Nathaniel. Hi there, Case. Welcome. Yeah, I mean, okay, Rio doesn't condone stealing. I'm trying to wink. You know what I mean? Maybe we, no, I've stolen things. Listen, I've stolen things. I've stolen things from people. I've stolen things from stores. But it's always something that I feel is insignificant to their lives, you know? What's the ATF? What is that? The advanced thievery finders? They'll never catch me alive. Maybe dead, but not alive. Surely not alive. Hi there, Bims. Welcome. You know, good for you for stealing the printer from Staples. Maybe they should have been monitoring the delivery truck a little bit better. You know, maybe so. I mean, if a 12-year-old can steal it, anybody could have stolen it. You know, so. I'm happy that you got a good printer. I hope that it was a really good brand. Whoever this is, I hope it was an Epson. And it's an inkjet printer. I'm happy for you. Next one. Okay. Uh-oh, juicy. Okay, I have a huge crush on one of my friends, and it's eating me alive because I'm scared to tell her, but I've given hints and I don't know what to do. She flirted back with me one time, and I fumbled hard and haven't recovered. Oh no! Okay, are you still? Okay. She flirted back with you once, okay? Was it joking flirting, do you think? Or do you think that it was, like, for realsies? Because maybe they're just waiting for you to, like, have another move, you know? Maybe they thought that you were, like, maybe instead of giving hints, you need to be more aggressive about it, you know? Whenever Rio flirts with people, I lay it on really thick, which is actually really unfortunate because I'm a lay thick on her. And then whenever someone's like, oh no, I actually like you, I'm like, oh. I didn't, sorry, I can't. So, I think that you need to lay it on thick. I like the chase. That's true. That's true. But you will never capture me. I'm like a fish in Stardew Valley. Fuck the fish in Stardew Valley. Fuck the fish. Fuck Ryo. Yeah, no! Lay it on more. I think that you can recover. There's no such thing as fumble. In the name of love. Try again. Next confession. I'm the reason why my old daycare from elementary school got CPS called on them. Long story short, van driver left me sleeping in a hot car for 3 hours. Bro. Is your daycare okay? Is your day... Like, did they ever recover? Crush didn't recover from the fumble, but did we recover from the did the daycare recover from the CPS getting called on them? That feels like something that, I mean, did the van driver get, napping? I don't know. Hi, Rio. My group is running an off-kai brew party. We plan on running a themed drink off of you. Hey, really? Wow! That's so cool! What? Color, alcohol, or drink selection? Ryo like things that are pink. Maybe something that's like carbonated with like a sparkling like juice or sparkling water added. Pink, and maybe like edible glitter. Yeah, it has to be fruity. Maybe no strawberries though. Maybe something peach. Peach? My hair's kind of peachy colored. That'd be so cute. Wait, can I have one? Ryo doesn't even like alcohol. I want one. Silly straw? a bendy straw? Or one of those that are like in the shapes? Yeah. Cute. How cute. I'd be honored, Menchie. That's so cool. Wow. Yeah, I hope that the van driver left you sleeping. Did he know that you were in there? I guess that's my question. I don't know. A Ryo drink? Wow. A Ryo drink. I want a drink! You want a Ryo drink? Cardboard cutout? Oh my god, yeah! I want it. Yeah. Cardboard cutout? What do you need from me? I'll give you anything you want. Yeah, Menchie, let me know anytime. Feel free to DM me, and I can get with my manager, and we can sort some things out. Thank you for thinking of Ryo. That's so cool. Ryo and his cool arc. Wow, Off-Kai's so exciting. Laku. All right, our next confession. Okay. Oh, it's another love confession. I'm violently in love with one of my coworkers, and I know for a fact that they won't want to be friends if I say something or confess to them. They've said before that they could never stay friends with someone who's attracted to them. Well, never. That's an absolute. You shouldn't use absolutes. And so I have this secret, and every time we work together or talk outside of when we're scheduled together, I love them even more, and no one knows. Oh no! So you're down bad! But I'd rather have them as a friend than telling them and not having them at all. Yeah, ... But if you work together, they can't escape you. True. It's complicated. I love the love confessions. They're dice. 33 responses. Who is submitting shit right now? Who's submitting every confession of their life? Okay. Complicated. It's complicated. Anon. I'm so sorry. I don't really know what to do in this situation because I understand you care about them, so you still want them to be a part of your life. Even though you want more and you can see the potential for more. But complicated. How are people submitting? Sorry to ask. No worries. I have a Discord server, and if you click on my top little profile in the corner here, there's a link to my YouTube channel, and there is also a link to my Discord in the YouTube channel, because you can't really click Discord links on IRIAM. So it's through my YouTube channel, and if you join in there, there is a form where you can submit things through there. Yes. The romantic confession seems so down bad yet innocent. Right. It is innocent. It's really pure-hearted, you know? It's very sweet. And then whoever you are, you have a very nice heart. You have a very nice heart for considering them so much. I wish you luck though, because you never know. You never know. Maybe they feel some way about you, or maybe it's possible. You know, maybe it's possible. Just because they say that they couldn't stay friends with somebody who's attracted to them, just because they say that doesn't necessarily mean you know? They're just in general. Like if someone that it wasn't a mutual feeling with, you know? That case, then maybe they can't be friends with them, you know? But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's you, or you'll have to be stuck in that box forever, you know? Difficult. That the manager showed the pissing footage. Yeah, they made a whole entire blog about it. They made a whole blog about it. A whole blog site. It was crazy. Early internet was bad. Okay, next confession. Okay. I secretly dislike streaming. Oh, it's my least favorite part about VTubing. Oh, my favorite parts are creating art for other people and making friends and interacting with other VTubers. But if I don't stream, I know I'll lose all those connections because it's happened before. Kind of funny, a VTuber who hates streaming. I'll keep doing it though because I'm forever grateful for what being a founding streamer has given me. Difficult. You know though, even Riyo at days, I feel like streaming is really difficult. It's difficult. It's difficult to find like a balance, and streaming itself is really putting yourself out there. You know, that's complicated. That is complicated. However, there are a lot of content creators who still have like a VTubing avatar and kind of like a persona, and they just create content mainly. They don't stream, but they still use their avatar as kind of like a persona if they want to do like speed paints, and if they want to join in for collabs and stuff, they can still use their persona. So there are ways to still be a VTuber without having to stream 24/7, you know, especially if you're a founding streamer, if you are one that came from... Why can I not hear you? You can't hear me. Can everyone hear me? Hello? I can hear you. Oh, okay, weird. Weird. Hi there, Edichi, how are you? Riho. But yes, there's definitely ways that I think that you can still be a creator in this space. I think so. If you're a founding streamer that has like required hours because you were given a model or something like that, I'd say work hard to get the rights. You know, if you really love your model and things like that, work hard for that. And then from that point on forward, you can really start navigating content in a way that feels fulfilling for you. I think that that's a good motivation. Good motivation. And I think though, at this point, even if you stepped away from the streaming aspect from it, I think that your friends would not leave you. You know, especially the ones that you've made and you've really interacted with. I think that it is definitely, I think that some will probably distance a little bit, but I don't think that it will be as... And in a community like this, that's pretty tight-knit, I don't think that they would, like, drop-kick you out of the circle, you know? I think that once a founding streamer, always a founding streamer, at least for Riyo. Next confession. I already know this is you, fucking Hasty! I'm a mod of Riyo's Discord server, but I've never watched more than a few minutes of his streams. Sorry. I know it's not fucking Esty. Fuck you! Get out! I'm hiring someone else. No. Hasty's a very lovely mod. Hasty's very, very busy all the time. Hasty does art for visual novels and has a very kind of budding Artist life right now. Popping off in like the Utao fan art community right now. So good on Hasty. Good on Hasty. If I had a choice too, I wouldn't watch Ryoyo either. So I can't blame them. I can't. but Mane-san is going through. We had mod applications a while ago. Mane-san is picking them out for me because I can't pick them myself. I can't do it. So Mane-san will do it, and soon, Hasty, the pressure will be off of you. So you don't have to do it all alone. Next confession. I visited my school's anime club once, which was full of neckbeards, and I gaslit them the entire time that I didn't know what anime was, and I had them explain what a Marvel movie was to me. I didn't know why I did that. I had no reason. I feel like I know who this is. I feel like I know who this is. I think that this person is in chat right now because I feel like I've heard this story from you. I think that's fun though. It's kind of Real Mama has always wanted to whenever Anna did nothing wrong. Why'd you have to? Yes, Anna did nothing wrong. Listen, I wasn't gonna say shit. You literally just pointed at yourself. That's crazy. Okay. Real Mama has always wanted to do something like this too. She says whenever she retires, she wants to ride in a really long train ride and make up a new persona. You know? And tell everyone all these crazy stories that never happened to her. And just make up an entire life on this train ride that no one will know her on ever again, you know? I was like, Mom, okay, good for you. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fun. Good for you, that's funny. Harmless. Okay, here we go. Next confession. Confession number 10. We are 1/4 of the way through because now I have 39 responses. What the fuck are you guys adding to this? I have something I must get off my chest. It's something that could destroy me. Destroy you? And change how many may perceive me. Oh, I may come off as shy and ladylike, but the truth is, Girl, I like to read smut. I know, it's a shocker, especially from a lady like me who has a reputation to uphold. But the thrive I get from seeing such nice, sexy smut with a good story plot, or not, that's crazy. The or not just really brings out the freak in me, and not the like blushing eye open emoji. On top of that, when it's yaoi, it's even more butter. Didn't tap me up. That's crazy. You know, again, this is a safe space. You don't. I think that is what I personally would call gat moe. So I think that's okay. That's okay. I think that God put women on this earth to be fujoshi. I truly believe that. I truly do. So, you're just simply living your God-given right. You know? You should let your, freak flag fly. Yumes are Fujos, I'm not gonna lie. No, that's exactly right. Welcome in, Tonys! Welcome in! For the first time, we're reading anonymous confessions. Let's go on to our next one. Next confession. I like slim, androgynous twink tummy. I'm happy for you. Happy for you. You've come to the right place. I've got a twink tummy. It's not like super androgynous. But I got a twink tummy. My tummy is kind of fluffy sometimes, especially right now because I've been drinking a lot of silly drinks. But I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I think that you should let people know that out loud. You should tweet that one day, randomly. I think that people would really get a kick out of it. Average Rio viewer, yeah. Next one. I watch someone else other than Rio. How dare you? Get off of my stream! I'm kidding. Also, the reason why I started violin was not because I like music, but was because I wanted to be better than my cousin. I'm still bad at playing violin for real. Well, are you better than your cousin? At the very least. Are you better than your cousin? If that's the goal, even if you're bad at playing the violin, as long as you're better than your cousin. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it to them. Sometimes cousins piss me the F off. There was this one time when I was a kid, I was visiting some family from out of state. And one of my cousins came up to me while I was on the internet. And I was on Neopets. Okay, Ryo was on Neopets, checking on my Neopets because I didn't want them to fucking get starved. You know? And she comes up to me while I'm having computer time. And she says, you're on a bad website. I'm on Neopets. Bitch, okay? I'm on fucking Neopets. What are you gonna do? She's like, oh, I'm gonna go tell your dad. Girl, do it! Okay, do it! Never come up to me on my Neopets time. Never come up to me when I'm having Neopets time and try to tell me that I'm doing something wrong. I am being a good father. I'm feeding my pets. What are you doing? Being rich? Oh, with your cowboy dad? Don't piss me off. I'm sorry that all your parents did was buy you American Girl dolls, and I'm living my virtual best pet life? Huh. Doesn't know real fun. Anyways, yeah. Fuck the cousins. Next confession. I think that you're really cool. Your power level is so strong, though. I'm anxious to join a stream and watch you, so I only watch from my alt. You're very cute, too. I love your hair. Thank you. Anxious to join. Hey, why? Why? That's so nice. My power level is strong, though. I'm glad that you think so highly of me, but Ryoyo's kind of... Never be afraid of Ryoyo. Never be afraid of Ryoyo. Ryoyo is... Imagine being afraid of Rio. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm just kind of stupid, you guys. I'll be so honest. There's nothing to fear about Rio. Rio could beat up one of us? No. I would say that I could, and then the moment would come. See, so I've had to, sometimes when I'm, like, super sick, I have to, like, do, like, injections for myself, or I could go up to, like, the doctor's office and do it, like, once a week or something, but I don't feel like doing that. So I'd have to give myself, like, injections and stuff for, like, medicine purposes, and I can't even put the needle in me. I couldn't do it. So I can't put the needle, I can't do anything that causes harm to anyone. I physically can't do it. I psych myself out. I get too sad. I used to do damage, but I can't anymore. I've softened up too much. No. So don't fear Ryo. I'm not gonna beat you up, I promise. Next confession. Whoa! Whoa. Bro, how'd you do this? I accidentally sexted with a fan. Now, how did you... Accidentally? How did that happen? Did they pretend to be someone else? And that meant that you were sexting with I mean, not the accident. Like, how do you? Were you joking? Like, is a silly, like, LARP session, and they were, like, / serious? I don't don't know. Is this a haha unless type? Right. Or is this like a I sent them a picture of my booba, and then they like, oh, fan though. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. See, Riyo, I try my best to not DM anyone at any time if I can help it. Public forums always. Public forums always. Unless they need like an address for a giveaway, or I'm sending out like a boarding pass or a file for a giveaway or something. That's the only time. I don't want to do it any of that. Scary. You never do this accidentally unless RPing went wrong. Yeah, that must have been it. You role playing with that with the fan? Hey, be careful. Be careful. Parasocialisms happen too easily sometimes. Be careful. I hope that the fan was very chill and silly. It was like, haha, that's fun. Okay, never again. For your sake. Alright, next submission. I don't love my stuffed animals equally. What's wrong with you? Annan, if you're in chat, fess up right now. What's wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. There's only like 1 or 2 stuffed animals that I actually hate, and that's because I've given them hateful personalities. I give my stuffed animals personalities, and some of them not every stuffed animal can be a good stuffed animal. Some of them have to be assholes. I think we should be nice to Annan. Oh, you think that we should be nice to Annan? Is the house glass? Is the house glass? Someone gifted me a Funko stuffed animal. I would have just given it away. No, I can't. I can't give away stuffed animals. I can't do it anymore. It's hard. I try to, if I have, for me, it's true that I love all my stuffed animals equally. I don't give them all the same treatment though. Like some stuffed animals I keep in like a bundle of other stuffed animals because those are their friends. That's their bundle of friends, So I can't interfere. But I do like to give them like head pats and hugs from time to time, But then I have my base stuffed animals that sleep in my bed with me all the time, There's different, I don't love them any more or any less, but there are different stuffed animal tiers. So I guess I get it. Hi there, Oreo, welcome. How are you tonight? Okay, next one. I have a giant crush on another founding streamer. Can it be real, yo? It won't be. Wow! IRIAM love story? Wow! No, definitely not you. That's true. I don't talk to people enough. My parents met on IRIAM. But Nana, you've already been born. What? Huh? I wish you luck. I hope that you can confess your feelings to them. I hope so. Oreo, thank you for the yay. Thank you. Yay. I once hit someone's car in a parking lot and drove away. It haunts me to this day. Oh yeah. How bad was the hit though? Was it just like a love top? Or was it like you really did like total damage? You didn't leave a note? Nothing? Nothing at all? Oh yeah? How long ago? I'm like asking this as if Annan's gonna like fess up and be like, that was like 3 months ago. The crime ones are so fun. I think it's okay. They were probably pissed off for that like 1 second or like that 1 day. But if it was just like a little like tap or something, like for me, if Riyo had a car, honestly, if someone hit my car, I think I would literally just be like, man, that sucks. I guess my car has some personality now. I mean, what's so bad about that? What's so bad about that? Especially if it's just something cosmetic. You know, like, who cares? Who cares? Then again, Ryoyo's the type if, like, somebody, like, actually beat the living shit out of me. I'd be like, I'll be fine tomorrow. Like, when I was hit by a car, and, like, a car directly, like, rammed into me, I was just kind of like, yeah. Yeah, that happened. That sure did happen. So I think I'm too nonchalant about things at times. You what? Yeah, I was hit by a car maybe like two years ago or something. 2 years ago or something. It was fine. Bro isn't, I don't give a fuck. Well, that's why I'm like Usagi from Chikawa, you know? Okay, next. Whoa, big confession. Big confession. Wow. This one's a whole story. This one's a story. Okay. Lock in, everybody. I used to have a crush on one of my coworkers when I first started working at my current job. I wanted him to like me, so I started acting clingy and cutesy towards him when I could. It worked at first, and he would flirt and talk to me when no one else was around. When I would take my break downstairs, he would ditch his work post and come hang out with me. Same for me when he was on break too. It got to the point where we were hooking up from time to time after work and during work. During work? We never did it though. Well, how do you... So you're like making out on the clock? Girl. A couple months go by and a new girl starts working, and now he gets tired of me and flirts with the new girl instead. I got jealous and would talk about this with another coworker who comforted me afterwards. Things got more messy. The girl that he was trying to get with was 16, 17 at the time she started working. He was 20 to 21. Not a huge gap, but she was a minor. One day, when they were not working, they were hanging out and picked up their checks from our workplace together. I noticed the girl was wearing revealing clothing, very short shorts and crop top that was low on the chest area. I was working at a spot where I happened to see both the girl and my ex-fling go in the same car together, and then a couple minutes go by and the car starts rocking. They were doing it in the job's parking lot. Afterwards, I didn't like him anymore, and I felt disgusted thinking about him. I got over it eventually, and we're friends again. The girl quit a while ago, too, and apparently, last I heard, she got pregnant by her ex, and the ex fled the state, and now she's looking for a new dog. Fuck, dude. She tried working here again, but her manager rejected her application. This is... this is the dice that keeps on rolling. What? Yeah, I mean... I'm glad that you're friends with the guys. I also think that you dodged a bullet. There are better people. There are better people out there that will probably treat you better. I know that it's fun whenever you first have a crush on someone, right? It's like super fun, and you're like super flirty, and you kind of like, you want to like test the waters and like see things, but girl, this is a Wendy's. This is Wendy's. You know? So... That's crazy. Yeah, you dodged a bullet. I hope that you find someone that's healthier for you. And that will love you for you. I feel bad for the girl though. You know? Damn, I don't know what else to say. Wait, I'm skipping this one. I already know what this is. Okay. My family used to believe that. I can't even read it. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm locked in. Okay, here we go. My family. still believe this. Help. My... Okay, Rio, okay. This is so funny. Okay, my family used to believe that. Sorry, my family. Sorry, it's so funny. It's so funny. Okay. Okay, my family used to believe that Commander Connor was my boyfriend because he was always on my lock screen wallpaper, and I have a picture of me and him when I met him at AX and Anime Impulse, so I'd play along with the bit, and now I just tell everyone in my family that Connor's my long distance boyfriend. Do they still believe it? Yes! That's crazy work. That is so funny. Gaslighting your family into thinking that you are dating a celebrity. That's so funny. So do they ask you like questions? Like, oh, how's Connor doing? How's he doing? I haven't heard from him lately. Is he doing well? You guys gonna meet up again soon? Stop. The fact that you have to like probably omit the commander every time you talk about him, because if you said Commander Connor, they'd probably be like, why are you addressing your boyfriend like that? That's so funny. I support you. That's really cool. Oh, it's another big one. Okay. I've never sent any rude or hateful messages to anyone ever because that's mean. But I did used to send anonymous questions to people on Tumblr that were just would you rather style questions. Like, would you rather sparkle in the sunlight or glow in the moonlight? Oh, glow in the moonlight for sure. Really random anon questions like that, especially when they were not having a good time because it was a nice distraction. I was also in a Kinney group chat at the time, and one of the members asked for a distraction, so I was playing games and chatting in one tab while working out a good anon distraction message in the other. They were doom posting and crypt typing on their blog, so it wouldn't have been immediately evident that it was me, given that they were also receiving other messages to try and distract them. They started sharing some of the anon messages they were getting. Some of them were hate and like making fun of them in the chat, and then they sent mine and were like, God, that's such a stupid ass to send, like, who cares about shit like that? Oh my god, and I felt so bad about it afterwards, and this is my first proper anonymous confessions message whatever I've sent since 2016. Oh my god, what? That's so sad. I'm so sorry about that. No, continue spreading whimsy. Don't let one sour grape ruin it. I loved so Riyo, I used to get a lot of anonymous hate. I probably still do, honestly, but I'm at a point where I'm just like so old that I just like don't give a shit anymore. like no one can hate Riyo more than Riyo hates Riyo, so I'm like, I'd like to see a try, baby, you know? So I think things like that are so nice. Stay sad then. Right. They're not worth your time, especially if you're trying to lighten the mood. Some people just don't want their moods to be lightened. Some people want to stay sad and lonely and hate it forever. Unfortunately, that's a true thing. That really is, because sometimes people like to just kind of stay on this as this like victimized person for a really long time. They want that. They want people to feel sorry for them, and they want to feel sorry for themselves forever, and it's just not possible. You're never going to grow as a person that way, you know? So, have your whimsy. Send your would you rathers. Fuck them. Okay, next confession. I saw someone's mooncakes on accident while drowning? Mooncake. Ass! Is that what you mean? Okay, I think. Mooncakes? Because surely they don't have mooncakes in the water. Okay. It all started when I was in the 5th grade taking swimming classes. One day, the water is freezing cold, and it was harder to swim in the coach wouldn't even try to save me when I was drowning. I waited in the water for what seemed to be a minute, and then waited till the next person swam. Immediately, like a gag reflex, I grabbed onto the nearest things. That accidentally being their shorts, and well, they weren't wearing underwear. Well, because they were swimming! I got flashbanged a pair of ashy butt cheeks. How are your butt cheeks ashy in the water? And the rest is history. I climbed out dizzy and also heavily embarrassed. I think there was a classmate who'd also bully, tease me, and say things like, "Don't steal my underwear, the colors are gold and black." Middle school is a few. That's so mean! That's so mean. You know, though, I would have gave it back to their face. I would have said, "At least I'm getting ass." Yeah. Yeah. I guess you're not. Comebacks like that in middle school probably don't work out as well. You know, they'd probably think that you're actually stupid and bully you more. But sometimes you're just stupid enough that people just start leaving you alone after that. So I would have done that. You know, it's okay. Things happen. It's kind of like whenever you're in like the bathroom stall and like a kid crawls underneath the stall and like stares at you. Like, why? Can someone come get their kid? Excuse me. Hey, guy in the urinal, your kid's staring at me on the toilet. Can we do something about this? Why does that happen? It's kind of that feeling, but it's like more awkward because you're not like children, you know? Next confession. I'm gay for Otoharu Riyo. Bear? Bear? Is that you? Not everyone. Hi, is that you? Yeah, okay. Thanks for the confirmation. I was kind of excited. I thought it was gonna be somebody else at first. Wow. How sad. Okay, next question. Eh? I had you last night. Eh? With an emoji of 2 peas in a pod? And a peach. What? You had peas? And peach? I hope that it was a good meal, Anon. Are you telling me what you had to eat? I hope it was really yummy. I hope that it is really good. Because certainly you did not have Ryo last night, unless this was like those type of dojins where somebody's asleep the whole time. I know that that's a thing. But I don't know about it. Not the sad emoji. Yeah. Hi there, things. How are you? Yeah, we're reading anonymous confessions. Okay. This one's fun. I might not sound or look it, but I'm an extremely horrible pathological liar who will lie about literally anything, even about what I had for breakfast if it meant I would get along with people. Working on it, and currently I don't lie as much, but in a situation where I am panicked and I don't want to risk losing my face, I'll end up saying absolutely random shit unprompted. Interesting. We're also halfway done. Interesting. Well, I think, as long as it's, I guess, for real, at the least, I know that a lot of people are like, honesty is the best policy. If you even lie to me about what you frickin' did before you go to sleep, you're out of my life, you know? Get in the boot. I feel like maybe I'm just, again, I don't care about anything. Like, I care about things, but I don't like what people do in their lives. Don't directly like affect. Like, I'm happy for you that these things happen, or sad for you that these things happen, but I can't let what people do or say affect my standing. If that makes sense. You know? So even if you told me, like, oh, oh, I went to class today and I got an A on my test, I'd be like, that's good for you. But even if it was a lie, I'd be like, well, I guess why would you lie about that? But I also, like, I don't, like, if you felt like you needed to in that time, there must be a reason for it, you know? And as long as it isn't, like, something that's, like, really, truly, like, will harm someone, I guess, like, I don't see a problem with it. I know a lot of people would, but for real, I'm like, everybody has their reasons for doing things, I guess. And as long as it's not harmful. You said if it meant that you could get along with people, I do think it's good that you're working on it. So you can for a more different term, I mean different, like, look at it. I wouldn't mind that you do it, but I would hope that you could get out of, kind of break that habit, because you're doing everyone a disservice, including yourself, to not let everyone in on, like, a true part of you. The truest form of you. And that's probably the best one. And that's once you're able to kind of set off that kind of, like, fear, and allow people to start getting to know you, or even if you don't really know yourself, and that's why you do it, once you find out more about yourself and you allow yourself to learn about yourself and things like that, and once you can kind of shed that off, I hope that you find people that truly love you for you, and I also hope that you are able to love yourself truly for you, and allow people and allow yourself to enjoy yourself. Those are Ryoyo's feelings. Next question. Why would you... This is not even anonymous. This one's signed. Hey man, so someone was oh my god. So someone was being a bitch to me, so I stole their man, but I never wanted their man. So yeah, signed Humchi. Why did you sign it? You never wanted their man, so you did it just to be petty, girl. Girl. I mean, I'm glad that you were able to, that just shows that you're able to take whatever you want. Good for you. Good for you. I can't believe you signed that. Proud of you. I hope that you ended up dumping him. Because you didn't want him. I did. Okay, work. That's so silly. It's so petty. I've stolen multiple times. Demon emoji. Well, I've stolen some silly bands before. And I stole a Neopets plush from a friend's house because they weren't taking care of it. Okay? So I think that's okay. The demon emoji is crazy. Okay, next one. So one time I left a lot of yaoi images on the school computer. I hope someone's eyes got open. What? How? Gentle or hard? Anon's not gonna answer. I'll assume. Well, on a school computer, normally school computers have like search protections, so you can't. Well, my school actually had Tumblr, like not blocked, So I could still experience fun things. I won't be Anon about this. It's me. I left a whole folder. Wow! You guys are just outing yourselves left and right. That's crazy. I think that it probably did open someone's eyes because personally, I know when I was in journalism class, what was that one game? Facade? It was like a popular like internet game or something. It wasn't an internet game. You downloaded it, I think. But I found that on the computer. And I played that in journalism for about like a week straight. So I would surf through what was saved on the computers just for fun because I'd be bored, played Concol on my high school computer and downloaded the Concol translator browser extension on all of my school's computers? All of them? Damn, Bear. This next confession, help. This is not a Riyo confession, I would just like to say. I know that it might sound like a Riyo confession. I did not submit any confessions myself, okay? I'm very stupid, actually. Sad face emoji. How stupid? Like getting bad grades stupid? I mean, there's a difference between getting bad... Okay, there's a difference between what, like wisdom and intelligence, you know? Big difference, big difference. Riyo... See, so Riyo... Okay, if I'll throw in a confession, Riyo pretends to be really stupid. I pretend to be very stupid, okay? Riyo is very smart. No one believes that. No one believes that. Okay, I'll have you know, I was in the top... What? 7 or 8% of my class, okay? Okay, Riyo was very smart. Top 7 or 8% out of like 500 students, okay? Alright? Riyo is pretty good. Riyo is pretty good. Yeah, I was kind of a serve. My GPA? What? 3.78? Yeah, Riyo was kind of smart. Riyo was kind of smart. Sky didn't know how glasses made, but we're like, shut the fuck up! I didn't ever take a glass blowing class, alright? I never took it. Who the fuck knows how glass is made? No one knows how glass is made, besides people who fucking play Minecraft. You are trying to tell me that a normal average... Hey, people who've never played sand, well, Homchi, you don't have to go off and make me look dumb as fuck. You're not gonna make me look... I mean, I guess that's how sea glass is made, but don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Okay. Alright. How dare you? Oh, this is... the way I literally... I had to... Whoa. Guys, who is this? Guys, Okay, stop dogging on me. We have to dog on Anon for a second. Okay. I think... Okay. This is what Anon said. Don't clip this out of context because Riyo is not saying this. Okay? Okay? I think my farts smell kinda good, actually. I get a funny burning sensation in my nose when I smell my farts, and only my farts. It's comforting. Medical attention is crazy. Comforting. The word choice is... That's a kink? Well, possibly. But the questionable part about this is only their own personal ones. It's no one else's. Oh, well, have you tried other... Have you tried other farts? Anon, if you're still here, because I know that this was submitted after I started, send in another one. And let me know if you've tried other people's farts. Communicate with me through the form. I don't want you to out yourself. I have to say that! I need to know! I need to know. You're so nosy. Well, yes. Well, yes. Okay, next one. Yes, so I live in a Christian household, but I love Yaoi and Yuri. Okay, we all do. Next. Sorry. This is crazy. You guys are crazy. Okay. God. Okay. I'm into futa femdom. Well, for Ryo-Yo, I always just consider characters like that to literally just be trans girls. Personally, that is Ryo-Yo's headcanon. I don't see the appeal, but I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you felt safe here. I also just received a new response. I fear that this is a response to the fart. It can't be. It can't be. Should I go to number 46 and see if it is? Should I see if it's the continuation, or should I just wait? Okay, we'll go to the continuation. We'll see. We'll see. 1 of 60 people. Okay. It is. It's a response. It's a response. Yeah. Yeah, funny farts. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, someone has crop dusted me in public places, so I've smelled other people's farts. Also, my dad has rancid farts, but mine are different. Why are you... Sorry. I'm trying like really hard to enter to enter into this with an open mind and treat this as a safe space. It's becoming difficult for me to do that. You're making it very hard for Ryo-Yo to defend this. VIP, you're very lucky that none of us will ever know who it is. Not even I know. You're very lucky. Now, I have another question. Speak with me through the form. If... No, you say it's only your farts. If Ryo-Yo farted, or if someone that you liked, okay, someone you liked, okay, say that you had a crush on someone, okay? Do you think that their farts would also be... Do you think that that would be exempt from your... would it be exempt from your comforting, or would it be a part of your comfort? We're trying to figure out if they're just quirky or kinky. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. I need to know. I need to know. Like, is it just like a weird ism of yours, or like I just need to know. Nosy. Well, I mean, you're feeding me the information. Okay? Don't do this to yourself, Ria. I'm curious. Okay, let's go back to let's wait. Okay, which one were we on? Which one are we on? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Okay, number 32. I used to steal marbles from one of the 4th grade teacher's classrooms when I had to drop off papers to her. They weren't anything cool, just regular ass marbles, but I just wanted the marbles as a little 9-year-old, so I would steal 3 marbles each time I went to the classroom. I think I stole up to 30 marbles in total. I don't know where they are anymore. No, I hope that you can find them. Guys, we got a new response, by the way. No, marbles are cool. I used to also take marbles whenever I would find marbles, because to me they would always look like the jewel shards, or like the little jewel thing. What do they call it in Inuyasha? They called it the jewel shards whenever they broke apart. But the whenever there's that full big circle, I used to always think that they reminded me of that from Inuyasha. So I would also collect marbles and take them honestly whenever I could get them. You know? Okay, our next one. Whoa! I cheated on my ex-boyfriend with a boy I met on Roblox. Girl. Roblox! We never got together though because he blocked me after 2 months. I got a girlfriend. He also had a girlfriend during the time that we were talking. Oh, so you were about cheating! Roblox! Have standards for yourself. Of course he blocked you after 2 months and got a girlfriend and was also cheating on you. You met him on Roblox. Roblox. At least find someone on like RuneScape. You know? Something. I don't know. Roblox? What game? Okay. That's crazy. Why am I not on this list? Yeah, so I wanna have, I'm not gonna say the word in this content. I wanna have, dangerous times with Nyx, Zeal, Calyx, Cass, Gale, and Roscoe Graves. Add Otoharu Riyo to your list, or get out of my chat! I can be sexy too. Alright? Also, I know who this is. Okay, by that, I fucking knew it! I knew this shit was some cheat. I fucking knew it. That's crazy. I read this and I was like, this Oshi list looks very similar. I know this list. All at once? That's crazy. No, don't answer. Answer in the form. I'm kidding. Okay. I think you will know who this is. I used to hide under my bed and grab people's ankles to scare them and hide behind doors to scare people. I'd go as far as turning off the lights and crawling out of my room with all of my hair, covering my face to scare my younger. I used to do things like that. Moa, is this you? The emojis. The emojis. It's the ghoul. That's exactly right. No, yeah, I would do things like this too. We have 49 responses. Did the fart smeller add additional information after the 47th response? I have to know. I'll wait. 50! Okay. You guys are extending our turns. Okay, interesting. No. That I love scaring people. Now it's a bit difficult for Rio. I used to really like being like jump scared and stuff too. Now it's difficult for Rio because I have my heart disease. So if I get too jump scared or like too scared, if it's too much of a surprise, my heart will like act up, and then I'll be like kind of screwed for the rest of the day. You know. So that unfortunately I can't get scared until I piss anymore. Bummer. Okay, next confession. I think my friend's ex was not the best looking, but also did not put the same effort and can think that they can do so much better. Hey, wait, let me reread that. I think my friend's ex was not the best looking. Okay, I get that. Also did not put the same effort and can think that they can do so much. Your friend? Well, yes, we always want the best for our friends. Well, yes. And you know, I think even if somebody isn't like the best looking in your eyes, that means that they might really like them. But also, if they're not putting in the effort, like, you have to... Like, what are you keeping them around for? If they're not treating you right? You know, Ryo's philosophy is, if your friends say dump his ass, you gotta dump his ass. That's my philosophy. Okay. I have a girlfriend. Okay, but we haven't been able to see each other in months. And And when we actually do see each other, it's for 4 minutes at most. Whoa! It's hard, but I'd rather still be with her than be alone again, even though I'm still alone technically. It's to the point that I don't think I can go on like this much longer. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's so sad! 4 minutes! 4 minutes! That's so specific. Do you live together? Do you... 4 minutes? That's so sad. That's so sad. That's so sad. Have you been able to maybe... Have you been... Is it because of work? Is it because you both just have very different schedules? Things like that. I think that if you haven't had the opportunity... Hi there, GME. Welcome. If you haven't had the opportunity to have a conversation, you know, I especially think that if you care about this person, you know, if you care about them, and they care about you as well, just letting them know, maybe, I have some concerns about us. They're not necessarily bad concerns. Nobody's done anything wrong, but I do have some things that I'd like to talk about, just because there's some things that I'm feeling a little bit insecure about, and I would really like us to find kind of a solution with it. So if you can find time to have a conversation together about it, that would be really good. And you know, I think a lot of times people get scared about having moments like that with people because people are afraid of how other people will take them. But I think that when it comes to having like serious conversations with people, you know, I think as long as you carry yourself with a certain energy, you carry yourself with it's nothing that's like crazy serious. I'm not upset. I don't want any to be upset with this. I just want to have like a nice conversation because I care about you and I care about us, and I want to be with you for a lot longer, you know? So I think that it would be really benefit us if you can find time for this possibly. And if they're not able to find time for it, you know, it's maybe good time to find somebody that is willing to have those conversations with you, even if they can't spend all the time with you in the world, you know? As long as they can have those conversations with you and they're open for that conversation and that communication, I think that that's the best. I'm wishing you luck. I'm wishing you luck, Anon. Gamba. Okay, that founding streamer, Zarazul, smash. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I haven't personally met him yet. We've exchanged a couple of words. I wonder who that is. Now you guys are just playing around in the forums. For fun. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if this is silly or sad. If you know who this is, typing, please don't expose me. No problem. I have a huge crush on a woman I will never get with. Difficult. She's a professional actress, and her husband is bisexual, though, has a husband. And is in her late 30s. She's an amazing personality, an amazing talent, and is just a kind person. Is also really hot and pretty, and has a sexy voice. And I lost my mind when I met her. I want to get rid of this insane crush because it's not like I want her, expect her to suddenly home wreck a voice actress I barely know, but here I am confessing my insanity. Sorry to redacted first name, redacted last name. Please don't block me, man. You know though, Riyo has a lot of crushes on fictional men that I know is impossible to get with, you know, because they're not real. So it's difficult. The worst comparison of all time. Oh, no. I'm falling. Okay. I truly think, it's, especially when it's somebody that you're not, like, extremely, like, close friends with, you know? It's a lot of the times someone that you admire a lot, you know? And someone that you have a lot of respect for. Sometimes we tend to, like, blur the lines, I guess, between, like, what is, like, extreme admiration and what is like I'm in love with them. At least for Ryoyo, I know that sometimes when I was like younger and stuff, I'd be like, oh no, I have a big crush on somebody, and then I would say that I have a crush on them, and then I would immediately be like, oh, that's why did I tell them that? Because now I'm realizing that like it wasn't I just like ultra like loved and respected them, you know? But who knows? I also feel like with celebrities and things like that, even ones that seem a little bit more attainable, you know? Ones that are ones that you can meet easier, especially like smaller voice actors, what else? Like indie VTubers, whatever it is. I feel like a lot of that as well. There's a lot of familiarity with them, you know? And I think that there's possibilities to still be friends in a sense, you know? I think that is still a possibility. So that way that person can still be in your life, maybe not in the way that you had anticipated, but maybe the more if you do become friends, you'll get to know other things about them that maybe will turn you off a little bit. Maybe? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. Ryoyo's never had really a situation like this, so I don't know what to say. But good luck, Anon. Delulu be Delulu within reason. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I've been crushing on this person for like 10 years now, and I may have confessed to them twice, but they are so emotionally unavailable. Oh my goodness. I can't get past their emotional barrier, and it pisses me off so much. Literally, fuck you, man, I hate you. Even typing this pisses me off. Thank you for letting me get off that. No, you hate them, but you still like them. No! In elementary school, middle school, there was this guy that Ryoyo really liked. So Ryoyo has always been like the spotlight type, and he was an aspiring photographer. He had really beautiful photos. And Ryoyo tends to fall for artsy types. So I confess my feelings to him very often. He was not gay. So of course he never you know, like, obviously. But I kept shooting my shot. But he was also, like, very emotionally unavailable, you know? So it was a little bit difficult for Ryoyo, you know? Because I kept trying, you know? For quite some time, maybe like 3 years or so. I would really try to, like, rub shoulders with him, you know? It was just impossible. Hopefully, they can give you a little bit of time of day so you can get to know them a little bit more personally, even if it's not in a romantic way. I feel like, once again, just getting to know someone a little bit more personally can really help you move on, or know to stay with those feelings and things like that. Gamba. I've overheard a breakup happening outside before and pressed my ear to the door and heard everything. I'm so nosy, it's not even funny. Me asking the fart VIP to send in more responses. Damn! How was it? Was it spicy? Send it through the forum. What happened? I'm joking. I'm joking. That sucks. But I hope that it was a good TV show for the day. Stop. I started singing again because of you and all of my other oshis. Okay, bye. Wow, really? For Ryoyo? Ryoyo, really? Ryoyo? You're giving Ryoyo too much credit. I think that anytime someone says, like, I started doing XYZ because of you, I think it's really sweet, but I almost can't accept it. I almost can't accept it because for Ryoyo, I think if somebody really wants to do something, no matter, sorry, I'm coughing, I'm dying. no matter how inspiring somebody is, or how much you look up to somebody, I think that the true person that pushes you to do that is yourself. I think that a lot of people tend to hold themselves back from doing things. And ultimately, you're the person that makes that decision to actually pursue something. And allow yourself to pursue something, you know? So I think that maybe more so, I'll accept, I saw that you had fun singing, so I wanted to have fun too. I'll accept that. But ultimately, you're the person that had the power to make that decision. So you need to give yourself more credit, and I hope that you're having a lot of fun singing. And I hope that you find a bunch of other hobbies and things that you can allow yourself to have fun with. For the rest of your life. I love intimate cuddles, and Riyo looks very cuddleable. You think so? You think so? Yeah. I'm not very good at cuddles. I'm not very good at cuddling and things, actually. And it's not because I don't enjoy cuddles. It's because I get really itchy. And I also, like, if something's touching me, I'm really itchy. And also, I get hot really fast. So I wish that I would be better at cuddles. I wish that I could be. I wish. But I'm kind of a standalone, you know? I like cuddling things. Like, I'll grab onto things. Like, I'll grab onto you. But sometimes if I'm grabbed onto, I'm like, wow, I can't survive cuddling too. I get too hot and I need my perfect comfy. Yeah. And sometimes you feel like you're stuck there, you know? Like, what happens if I need to move? What happens if you fall asleep right there, you know? And then I have to move. Like, what happens if I have to go pee? What happens if I have to go get water? What, you know, there's a lot of things that could possibly destroy the other person's, like, comfortable position, you know? And I don't wanna be the reason that somebody's getting uncomfy, you know? Yeah, complicated. I'll try my best to be cuddleable. I'll try my best. Okay, next confession. Okay, we're closing in on number 47. And that was when we had the fart continuation. Me and my entire family managed to gaslight my mom into believing that the biggest tree we were about to visit at a tree park takes human sacrifices to stay big and strong. We made her believe that we were going back home without her, and she was legitimately... That's so cruel. That's so cruel. Your mom believed it, though. That's the craziest part. That's so fun, though. That's so mean. Your poor mother. Your poor mother. Did she deserve it? Answer in the forum. Sorry, I'm kidding. That's so mean. That's so mean. We were gonna go back home without her? You were gonna sacrifice her to the tree? She was for real thought? She deadass thinks that her family hates you. That you guys hate her. That is crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Next question. Next submission. Full-blown conversations in the farm. There are. And more, just keep adding. Okay. When I was in high school, the way I fought off my ADHD was having someone to focus on in class, since for some reason it was easier to do the work if I saw someone mildly attractive doing so as well. Don't ask, I don't know why it worked, but one year I focused on this one guy and we ended up becoming best friends because of another class we had put us in a group together. I have zero attraction to him now, obviously, but part of me always felt weird about it, since he was somewhat of a crush. Oh, I guess now he's more like a sibling to me. Anyways, I would never tell him this because he already has a big enough head and it doesn't affect our friendship at all. Now it's just a bit awkward at first, but we got over it the first couple of months and are now good friends. That's good. Good ending. Did they gaslight themselves about a tree? Yeah, about a human sacrificing tree, and they're gonna leave their mom there. That's so fucking mean. You know, I think that that's something that real mama would do to me, though, as a kid. You know? Whatever works, I think. I'm glad that you guys are friends though, and especially in high school, you know, that's probably long ago. Now, I'm not calling you old, but like, in like friend years, For Rio, even like 3 years feels like a long time to have a friend, you know? So I'm glad that you guys are friends. I think that a lot of times, as I was saying before, like a lot of times you'll end up crushing on people who more so have potential to be like your best friends. One of Ryo's best friends once drove all the way to my house, texted me, told me to get out of the house and meet them, and they weren't gonna get out of their car, and they just needed me to come out to their car. So I came out and saw them at their car, and they literally just told me, I need to tell you that I have feelings for you, and I've gained a crush on you, and I need to tell you so I can stop feeling it, and we can just go back to normal. And I was like, okay. And they drove off, and we are literally just best friends still. like that was sometimes you just need to like do that. Sometimes you just need to do that. Riz, it caught me off guard. It really did. I was like, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. But that was like literally like 6 or 7 years ago. And like we're literally fine. We're literally fine. We're literally fine. They've since like come out as like a lesbian. I'm like, good for them. Good for them, you know? Sometimes a lesbian just has to crush on their effeminate gay best friend. At first, you know? Sometimes that just needs to happen. Next one. Okay, Rio sent thigh pics. That's crazy. Who sent this? Who wants my thigh pictures? Send thigh pics. Adamables! Congratulations! Congratulations on your star! Mwah! Thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing your heart with me. Yay! Send thigh pics? You guys don't want to see my thighs. You guys don't want to see my thighs. I already gave you my feet. Why do you think that I'm gonna give you my thighs? Well, will you? That's crazy. Thigh pic Batsu with Rio self-conscious about his thighs. I think that my thighs are actually kind of big. I'm self-conscious about my thighs. I'm self-conscious about it. Do it, white boy? That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, Rio, I haven't shaved my thighs in like a month, so they're kind of hairy right now. No one needs to know I wear pants. Would put the flatty speculation to rest. Do you think that the thighs would? Really? Would seeing my thighs really help you be able to tell if my butt is big? There's no way. There's no shot, because I would send my thigh pics, and then immediately after you would start asking for butt pics. Immediately. We would know no bounds. We would know no bounds. Thigh to ass ratio is a thing, really? Damn, you caught me. That's crazy. Is it not proportional? Maybe, I don't know. Some people, I don't know. Some people really do straight up just have like no ass. Okay. The continuation of the fart. Continuation of the fart. Everybody lock in. The side quest. Okay, the question was, if it was someone else's fart that they have feelings for, would they still find it comforting? Okay, here we go. I fucking hate this stream. Okay. That I really don't know. I think it wholeheartedly depends on what they've eaten. I don't eat very many vegetables, so the smell of my farts based on my diet differ from those who do eat differently than I. I think I'm just so used to my own farts. Super high school level farter. Okay. Okay, guys, so we've narrowed out that it's not a kink. You're just weird as fuck. Constituted themselves as right. Matt, you still trying to find the silver lining? I've already given up. We've given up on this. Okay. I'm happy for you. Anon, I low-key fuck. That's insane. Comforting is just such a strange word choice for this, I fear. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. 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 Here we go. Whoa. Big. Big. Okay. This is gonna be long. Feel free to skip if you're running low on time. Riyo has all the time in the world, especially for VIP. Okay. I used to watch this indie VTuber. I won't specify which country they're from for privacy. They have such a good voice and their energy in general is so infectious. I discovered them- is it me? Oh no. I like read it on away and I was like, oh no. Okay, they have such good voice and their energy in general is infectious. I discovered them through YouTube shorts and just stayed. Their content was mostly chill zatsus where they'd smoke, drink, and do occasional hand cams, but unfortunately are obsessed with talking about girls in a derogatory way. Ew. Most of their zatsu topics would be around girls, drugs, and sex. Ew. This slowly got repetitive. They were also steadily gaining subscribers at a speed that made them believe that they'd reach 10k in 6 months. They haven't reached 5k in 2 years, damn. There were fans who actually enjoyed all derogatory talk, girls even. These girls would send Aka Supers at a regular basis. This somehow made them believe that they're entitled to that Aka Supa and all the gifts that they got through the Amazon storefront. Ew! They treat us regular fans like nobody. Ew! Especially if we didn't get the membership or didn't send Supas. What an asshole! I gradually stopped watching their streams, but at one point I started sending them petty shit through Marshmallow that I thought would bring down their ego at a reasonable level. Well, yes, it never worked. They have this fuck you attitude. As much as I wanted them to succeed, but the egotistic attitude just made me not want to watch them anymore. The other day, their stream popped up on my timeline again. Man, there's still that egotistical bastard talking about the same old shit on repeat. Did you see where my confession was in this word mess? Aya, did you see where my confession was? Your confession. Am I supposed to read through the lines? Oh no. There's a confession? Oh no. I thought that this was the confession. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, hi, Orphany-chan. How are you? Hi there. Wow. Wow. That really does suck though. Oh no, he has to use his brain. Yeah, know what? I'm reading between the line things. It's about Riyo, isn't it? Damn. I knew all that talk about cigars was gonna do me in. No, I don't. That really does suck though, especially somebody that you were kind of rooting for, you know? Known woman hater. No, all women are magical. I hate men more than I hate women. I love women, by the way. I also love men, but I also hate them. You know what I mean? Never a woman, always a man. You know what I mean? Pretty much. At least. Pretty much. Not always. I mean, there's some situational. Most part. No, let me specify. Always a cis man. There we go. There we go. There we go. That is unfortunate, though. Especially, I think that a lot of YouTubers... Unfortunately, rather than listening to what their community wants and caring about their community and protecting their community, they kind of just let that get to themselves, you know? Rather than, for me, for Riyo, I always want to be sure that more than me having fun, and more than me having a good time, and more than me feeling comfortable and things like that, I'd much rather everyone else, you know? I think that that's my top priority. Is VIP feeling welcome, VIP feeling loved, VIP feeling like I'm giving them their attention that I want to give them. You know, things like that. Things like that. And especially I want to be sure that I can change up content too, and give VIP what I think that they deserve. You know, I think that people that VTube just strictly to stroke their own ego, is pretty unfortunate. It's pretty unfortunate because VTubing is not just you. It's your community. It's everyone that's there with you on that journey, you know? So I think that that's really unfortunate. And I'm sorry that you had to be a part of that community. But I hope that you have better streamers to watch. Hi there, Kume! Welcome. Kume's T-Bussy #1. That's crazy. Welcome! Oh, Bunny. Okay, cute. Oh, welcome! Okay, I recognize you. Hi there, Crimson. Welcome. Yeah. So, I'm sorry that... Yikes. Okay. All at once. Ryo, that's the best idea ever. I can tell you the layout. What is this in response to? What did I say? All at once. I can tell you the layout. The Oshi went. Oh. Stop. Not everyone knowing that it's Hoopshi. That's crazy. Hi there, Ty. Thank you so much for the star. That's crazy. The layout. No, it's okay. It's okay. You can keep that to yourself, Diva. I found out that I was bisexual because of smut fanfiction. Happens to the best of us. I used to think I was faking it for attention. No. But then I realized I do like the same gender as well, and yeah, be who you are. Yeah. You know, I think that a lot of times, you know, this is gonna sound crazy. I think without Yaoi, Ryo would not have known that he was, fruity. I don't think I would have. And also faking it for attention. I think that that's a lot of internalized of what the world tells us. You can like anyone, and you should allow yourself to, even if it is like just quote unquote a phase, or like, I don't think that that's like a true thing. That's definitely not a true thing, a phase of it. You're just simply experimenting and trying to figure out yourself. It's not a phase. It's important to experiment and allow yourself to be open with that, you know? Or else, how are you supposed to know? The stigma bi people face is really sad. Being bi isn't a phase and it's valid. Exactly. I didn't know being gay wasn't normal until Haley Kiyoko made songs about it. That's crazy. Yeah, for Ryo, I remember in elementary school, maybe 2nd grade, there is this girl who's getting picked on the playground because she had short hair. And I remember it was that like dome-shaped type of monkey bar jungle gym type thing. But she had short hair, and I remember everyone kept making fun of her. And they were like pointing at her and like making like they're basically making fun of her because they were like, oh, you probably like girls, you're probably a lesbian. Okay, for starters, 2nd graders doing this is crazy work. But I remember Ryo. I marched the fuck in there and I was like, what's wrong with being gay anyways? People can wear their hair however they want. Okay. Ryo, chill with the wokeism in 2nd grade. But it's so true though. I remember immediately, I was so pissed off. I don't think that for Ryo, there was never a point in my life where I ever thought, like, having any attraction outside of, like, I guess what the societal quote-unquote norm is like, any different. You know what I mean? I never thought that it is any different. I don't know. Be who you are for your what the hell is this? Okay, we're on confession number 52. What the hell is this? And maybe we need to, maybe some, like, I know that the forum is here to let us know about things. Anonymously that you like need to get off your chest or you just feel like sharing. Maybe we just don't, yeah, we should know less about each other. New fart lore? No! I guess it's not as bad as the fart lore. But, I don't know. As a kid, I wish that being gay existed, and man, I was excited to learn that it was. I think for me, I just always kind of grew up with, just the concept of liking the same gender, or like a third gender, or something, anything like that. But that was always something that was so prominent for me, because I watched magical girl anime growing up. Like, it's extremely hard to avoid. In magical girl anime, and that's like all I watched as a kid, you know. So and magical girl anime, honestly, pretty much everyone in Ryo's brain, every single character in any single magical girl anime is bi. Like, I don't know. So in my brain, just it's always been something, you know. I'm like, well, that's cool. Pop. Hi there, Sunbreak. Welcome. Okay, we're about to read some crazy work of a confession, okay? Get ready. Okay. I once had to take a shit and piss outside in my backyard because my dad was taking a whole hour in the bathroom. I cleaned up the evidence, obviously, but afterwards I found out he fell asleep in the bathroom. Yep. I'd be mad, Loki. Typical dad. Yeah. So I tell you guys about the time that Ryo went to. I used to go to acting school, and Ryo Papa drove me to the acting school, because it was like an hour away. It was like super far, because it was like downtown or something. And he like was going to walk me in so I can like get signed in for my class for the day, and he couldn't wait to enter in the building to go to the bathroom. So we're in the middle of the parking lot, and Ryo Papa just pisses. I'm like, Dad, we're in front of this all glass building. Dad, we're just mere steps away from the building. Ask them to use the bathroom. He was like, I just can't hold out. I'm like, Ryo Papa! Stop! Why are dads like this? Not too much on Ryo Papa? I gotta give too much on him. I gotta give all of them. During the road trip once, and my dad pulled over to pee in front of the FBI headquarters. That's crazy. Not the FBI. Not the FBI. Congratulations! Thank you for the bubble. Oh my gosh! Congratulations on your star for the first time. What? Thank you so much for the support. What? Congratulations! First time star. Otu. Omedetou. Congratulations. Wow. First time. It's been a while since we've had a first timer. Wow. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Actor crush person again. Okay, we're speaking through the forms. I admire her, but I'm absolutely physically attracted to her as well. There's a character in a game that I heard, hers that I was actually losing my shit head over heels, blushing horribly because of her performance. And yes, that's a character, and the character isn't their actor, not the same person. But God, she sounded so hot, and I'm scared that if I meet her again, I'll get really blushy and awkward. It was canceled out the first time because we got to nerd out together, and I got distracted by that. I think that they're very good at their jobs. you know, very good at their jobs. So I think that even if you do get blushy and awkward, she'll be able to navigate the situation and kind of work out how the situation works. You know? If that makes sense? If that makes sense? That makes sense. She's a professional. You know? So please don't be afraid of meeting her again. I hope that you can look forward to that moment. Hi there, Momo. Welcome. How are you? Mwah. Welcome. I missed you. Okay. Next confession. Okay. Alright, here we go. I have a childhood friend, and I met her new friends from uni. They're all in love with her, and I've confessed to her. Whoa. But my friend is not WLW. Oh, no! It makes me sad to hang out with her friend group because they're all so in love with her. And instead she dates garbage men who don't treat her right. No! No! No, she has so many good options! No! Never. Garbage men? I feel like that's a common theme in a lot of these confessions. Are garbage men. Go figure. Go figure. It should have been me. Yeah. Damn. They're all in love with her? That's crazy work. She's a total catch and she doesn't even know. You know, though. You never know. Maybe she'll come around. I had a friend that I've been friends with since high school. They're I believe it's a senior when I was a freshman, so they're quite a bit older than I am. And she was fully engaged to someone. They were going to get married. Maybe engaged for, oh yeah, what? I don't know. Maybe 9, long time. Multiple years. Over 5 years. Over 6, probably. 7? Over 7? I don't know when I graduated. And she called it off. Because she realized she's gay. I mean, anything's possible. It just takes enough garbage men. Or enough garbage male behavior for you to really realize, oh, is this correct? You never know. I'm not saying that your friend is gay, but I'm saying you never know. Especially if there's catches around. You never know. I hope that your friend, though, even if she's not fruity, she at least dumps his ass. At the very least. Okay. Not Danimal's always starting it with, you'll know exactly who this is when you read it. Hold on! Whoa! Hold on! Whoa! I'm skimming this. Whoa! Denver, thank you for the star. I have a coworker who's questioning her sexuality hardcore because she hates her boyfriend and men so much. See, anything's possible. How long is it? It's not even that long. It's just crazy. I'm a girl of many things. That's crazy. You'll know exactly who this is when you read it. Starts out with that. I'm funny. Thank you so much for the like sticks. Thank you. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I used to have a Galvis Battle Ida bag that I would take to cons. I bought a lot of merch of him at my last con, and I wanted to show it off at work. Big mistake. On the day when my parents were out of the country, and my siblings were both working, I had to walk to work. I always would, but now I don't for this reason, since I can't drive yet, while walking. I almost got robbed by gunpoint by a stranger in a car. The car almost ran me over too. He was yelling at me to throw my bag in his car. Not the Galvis Battle Ida bag! No! I don't take my wallet, take everything. I would literally say, can I take all my shit out and you can just have all my shit? Like, I'll give, like, you can just have my shit. Don't take my bag. No. He was yelling at me to throw my bag in his car, which I then ran for my life. I actually thought I was gonna die and get shot from behind. I hid at the 7-Eleven near my house and called the police, and then my sister, luckily, though a couple people saw and I was afraid and scared, so they stuck by me until the police and my sister came. I joke now that the crazy, insane Battle Lion wanted to rob me, and to this day, I don't have any updates on the attempted robbery. Whoa. Do you think that they were fans? No, I shouldn't have. That's actually horrifying, though. That's actually horrifying, though. Whoa. You know, in a way, he saved you that day. He saved you that day. That clown-ass, Joker-ass saved you that day. Also, almost killed you, but also saved you that day. Wow, that's so scary. That's so scary. Wow. Yes, please be careful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. You really do always think that you're safe. And then you're not. Wow, that is really scary. I told him about this when I didn't be green. He looked at me in shock. Stop! Did he say anything? He's a good omen. A good omen. That's so scary. That's so scary. Whoa! 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 I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that you're okay. Whoa! 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 I would honestly learn to drive just so I could take you to work even. That's so scary. I'll be your personal driver from now on. I told him that he could laugh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Ooh. 10 years crush person here. Oh my god, the lore. 10 years crush person here. The other person is my best friend whom I met online. We met IRL quite a lot of time too, since we lived in the same city. Now we live apart, then living in a different country with no intention of moving back. I'm just torturing myself at this point. I just want to move on from this dumbass of a person, TBH. No! Not even in the same country? Not even in the same country? Wow! I hope that you can find someone that makes your heart beat greater than this person ever could. Because truly, I don't think, especially since they're not opening up themselves to you, that they deserve you. Because obviously, you're willing to give yourself. You're the type of person, I think, that's willing to give a lot of yourself for someone that you care about. And I don't think that this person is. Because even if they didn't have feelings for you, somebody that's worth the time would be the type of person that would at least let you know sincerely. And not try this kind of nonchalant stuff, you know? They would let you know very sincerely. And that means that they care about you, regardless. So I think you need to, yes, be kinder to yourself. Because truly, obviously, since you're one of my VIP, you're obviously lovable because I love you very much. So it's very possible. And you're definitely worth it. And I don't want you to put your worth into just one person. Especially somebody that doesn't even want to give you, like, the respect or time of day. I hope that you can find somebody that makes your heart race. You're well worth it. And I know that you'll be able to make their heart race too. Don't give up on things, okay? Maybe them. Because they're just being cruel to you. Even if you just see it as like, well, that's just the type of person they are. Maybe if that is just the type of person that they are, maybe they're just not a great person. Or maybe they're just not. Maybe they just have a lot of work on themselves to do, at the very least. Maybe not that they're not a good person, but they have a lot of work on themselves to do. So don't let the work that they need to do on themselves reflect you. If that makes sense. It's not a reflection of who you are. If that makes sense. I don't know, maybe I'm rambling. Gamba! Okay, next one. About my mom. It's the tree mom! She's just easy to tease and gaslight because at the same time, all of us sounded so convincing in the car, like we were speaking casual manner. Thank you for the continuation. Not your mom being easy and you using that to your advantage. That's so funny. Okay, I had my first girl crush on this girl back in middle school, who's older than me, and when I saw her now again, I was so much taller than her, and low-key feelings are so strange, so I still find her pretty now. Wow! Wow! A crush from middle school coming back. Wow! Wow! Are you guys friends? Can I touch your tooth? Yeah. Hold on. Let me get closer. Did you get it? Pulls it? What's wrong with you? I love childhood friends from me too! Me too! It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. Wow! Low-key feelings are strange, so I still find her pretty now. Wow! Kind of reconnecting. Wow! I wish I had a childhood friend that I could have a crush on. Yeah, me too! Me too! The only childhood friend that I have is the one that I stole the Neopets plush from. And I don't talk to them anymore. Cause I used to go over and I would eat Funyuns at their house. And they thought like I was just only going over to their house to eat their Funyuns. So they told me that they didn't want to be friends anymore. Because they thought that I was only their friend because of their Funyuns. so I don't. Yeah, they stopped being my friend. You know, maybe you two can reconnect. And see where it goes. I'd be pissed if that was... No, I was like... Well, were you? No! No, listen, it is not my fault that their dad literally bought Funyuns. Like, he would buy, like, one of those, like, big bags of, like, the mini ones. You know, like, the little... Like, the huge bags, and then it has, like, 12 mini bags in there of Funyuns every time I would come over. Like, he's buying that for us to eat as a snack when I sleep over. So I'm sorry if I eat the snack that your dad bought for us. He finished it. I did not. I would just grab them like anytime because he would say, what's that thing that dad say? Make yourself at home. Grab whatever you want to eat. Bought food here. Bought sarsaparilla. Bought Funyuns. You guys want pizza? Let me know whenever you guys want me to order pizza. Oh! They weren't even the ones that bought the Funyuns. Why are they pissed their dad bought the Funyuns? And also, they were rich. So if they wanted more Funyuns, the dad would have just gone and bought more. Don't piss me off. Okay, next confession. Ryo model shows Tommy when. I'm working on it. Okay. Listen. Ryo is about to release his first original song, and getting it done was very expensive. Okay? It's very expensive. Okay? Next in line, okay, is fancy new outfits and stuff, okay? That's next in line. You gotta wait though. Okay? You gotta wait. One thing at a time. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna get it done. Okay? You'll see my waiter more voice. This is so stupid. Hi there, Senko, welcome. Alright, guys. It is our final confession. Confession number 60. No more jacket, please. I hate yeah, girl, me and you both. I just like stopped drawing myself with a jacket. When I finished drawing the Dakimakura, I was like, thank God I'm not drawing the jacket on the backside. Because truly, drawing the jacket on the first side, when I'd be complaining in Discord, that's what I was complaining about. I was complaining about nothing else. I was complaining about all these stupid things. I think it's a really cool jacket. But that's what I was complaining about. Hate it. Also complain about drawing your jacket, my friend, by the way. Well, yes. If you complain about it enough, it'll get done. You know? Philosophy of life. Okay, final confession. Vital confession. Hi, inspired singer confession person here. But to update, I'm participating in a concert. Whoa! 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 So yeah, thank you for that. Whoa! If you know who I am, no you don't, no I don't. Okay, my eyes are closed. After seeing your performance at Anifest, I did get the push to continue to practice, to participate in said performance. Of course, ultimately my choice, but you're still an inspo, so yeah. Numpira, you're so sweet! Whoa! Congratulations though! Wow! Wow! Can I have claps, everyone? Wow! Congratulations, congratulations! That's so exciting, that's so exciting! Wow! Wow, wow! You did it, you did it, you did it! That's awesome! Wow, 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 wow! If you ever wanna share, if you're well, you must be in our Discord. If you sent in a submission, if you ever feel confident enough to share videos of it, if you take videos of it, in our Discord or anything, I would love to see. I'd love to see. Creative VIP are the coolest. I bet that you have a lovely voice. I'm really happy that somebody gave you the opportunity to show it off. Riyo wants to hear it too. Riyo wants to hear it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Wow. Wow. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy at the very least. At the very least. Okay, fine. I'll allow you to say that I gave you a push. Okay. I'll allow that if anything. I'll allow that if anything. But truly, you are doing this for yourself. And I think that I'm proud of you. And I want you to be proud of yourself too. And I hope that from here on out, there's a lot more opportunities for you to explore it. And I hope that you find out that you really enjoy it again. So cool. And on VIP, Gamba. Waku. So exciting. Yeah. All right. Those were 60 whole confessions that we went through. What was you guys' favorite confession out of the bunch? What did you like? I know that we had such a good time with what was yours, Riyo? I didn't add a confession. I didn't add one. I should have actually. The fart one, huh? That's crazy. Not all of you saying the farter. Daycare van driver. No, start. This is you. That's crazy. Van driver got fired. I'm happy that he got fired. Oh my god, that's so scary. A hot car too? That would have given me asthma. Favorite confession is that you like dog treats. Man, that's not anything to hide. Heartland Farm baked bacon biscuits. Very good. Very good. Oh, is this a confession now? I owe you a confession, but it won't be anonymous. You'll know that it came from Riyo. A confession. Huh? Yeah. A confession. I'll close my eyes. That's not how it fucking works. You idiot. I bet Riyo was fart and you didn't hear me typing. Oh, sorry, VVT. I thought that Moa said that. I'm kidding. My favorite is the IRIAM founding streamer romance. There's so much potential there, but it could also be dangerous. I feel like falling for other streamers is dangerous. You know? Yeah. The fact that I was able to open the car door at 5 years old probably means that the driver didn't lock the van. Okay, that's good. That's good. The tea goes crazy. There is a lot of tea. I don't know if there's anything that I have a secret from everyone. Honestly, I feel like I'm a very open book, you know? So I don't know what I would say. I don't know. Maybe a confession? Confession from Riyo. What's tea? What's something that Riyo is embarrassed to admit? I feel like I talk about everything. I feel like Uh... Guys, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, damn, it really tells us everything. No, like, I don't. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything. I think that everyone, if someone wants to know something, I think I just say, just confess your love to us or something. I do that every day. You guys know that I love you more than anything. So that doesn't count. That doesn't count. My confession, I'm not actually gay. That's crazy. No, I am. No one would even believe me. That's crazy. I'm following now. No, clip it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. No, Riyo doesn't. No, not the bunk. No, I promise. Bye, Chi. Welcome. We're actually wrapping up, but I'll tell you. There was I don't have a bakery in the back. What does that mean? I don't have a bakery in the back. A bakery in the back? What is that a euphemism for something? No ass. I do. So, it's okay. It means that you're flat. Oh. See, I wouldn't know because I'm not flat. You know? So I wouldn't know. Don't worry about it. Okay, anyways, Baichi, to keep you up to speed, we had an anon that confessed that they like the smell of their farts. Only their farts, and it brings them comfort. So, that was the story for today. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna wrap up our confession stream here. What are we doing this week? Let's find out. Let's find out what's on the Riyo agenda for the upcoming week. Let's find out. Okay, this person lurks among us, could be in the room right now. That's very true. And that's kind of frightening, isn't it? Okay, alright, today was reading your confessions. Tomorrow, late at night, I'll be literally just working. I'm literally just doing a work stream. That's what we're doing. I'm literally just, I don't know what I'm working on. I'm just locking in for the night. And I'm just gonna be here while I lock in for the night. Then on Wednesday, we are going to have I didn't put it on the schedule because I forgot. But we're doing one of our snack hand cams on Wednesday over on YouTube. And then at nighttime, we are going to be reading the second chapter of the Haruhi Suzumiya light novels. Yay. Thursday is Parallel Escape release date. So I'll be having a pre-release kind of party over here on IRIAM. Then it will premiere on YouTube. And then after it's done premiering on YouTube, we will do an after sit-in chat zatsu about it over on my YouTube. So I might say some of the same things, so feel free to pick and choose where you'd like to go, or if you want to spend all day with me too, you can, but you really don't have to. Friday on IRIAM, we will be doing a Chikawa TED Talk, and I'm going to be convincing you guys why Chikawa can save you as a person. Then Friday night, we are going to be playing Animal Crossing, and this is officially, I will be playing Animal Crossing with all of you. Officially. So get your Animal Crossings ready for Friday night on YouTube, where we play Animal Crossing together. Saturday, we will be playing Resident Evil over on YouTube, and then Sunday, we will be playing Persona 4 Golden on YouTube. Yay! That is going to be our schedule for the week. Very busy week, and I'm very, very, very super excited for Thursday for our Ori song release. Yay! I hope that everyone can look forward to it. Please look forward to it. Please. Yes. Throw restart into the lake? No, that's not a possibility. Hi there, Fruitless. Welcome. Yes, exciting Riyo week. But thank you guys so much for sending in all of your confessions? These were crazy. I'd like to do another one over on YouTube at some point. We'll wait some time so you guys can have some more wacky life experiences, though. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing too much. I'm glad that I got to find out all of this about you guys. I have some suspicions about some things, but I'll allow you to remain as you are. Thank you. It wasn't us. No, I didn't say anything. Don't worry about it. I know my secrets. I'm not gonna call you out. You learned that I have a CPS file. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with Riyo tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow night for literally just working. For our locking hours. Until then, okay? Bye, y'all.